Hello friends at home. In this video, I will be doing today's math lesson with you. You might have noticed that today for math, we are not working out of our math books. We have a math test later this week, and Mrs. Hetkoff and I talked, and we thought that before we take that test, we're going to do a couple more reviews to make sure we really understand what's going on in fact families. All of the lessons in this chapter you've done quite well on. A few of us struggled with fact families. Fact families aren't going away anytime soon. You will learn about fact families for the rest of your educational career. Serafina, please. So, this is a review sheet on fact families. The first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and write down my name. Once you have your name written neatly on your paper, the directions say fill each bucket with the equations that belong with that fact family. And then it says color the picture when you're finished. So what happens if you don't color? Did you follow the directions? Oh, the directions say color, so we have to color. I've told you time and time again, whenever we have a page where we have to cut out pieces, the first thing you should do after you write your name, of course, is always cut off the bottom section of the paper. This keeps it nice and neat, and it also helps you stay organized when you are gluing your pieces. So there is my paper. Here is the part with my pieces. Now remember, I go around the outside tracks, and I can recycle, or I can throw away the extra scrap paper. There's no reason to leave it on my desk or on the floor. Okay, so now I have my pieces that need to be cut out and glued, and I have my buckets. So, looking at each bucket, there are 3 fact families here. Looking at the first bucket, who are the 3 members of that first fact family? Amelia? 6, 4, and 10. So all of the equations that go into this bucket must have a number 6, a number 4, and a number 10. Now, we have to make sure that not only do our equations have a 6, a 4, and a 10, but they have to be true equations. Okay? I couldn't say 10 plus 6 equals 4, because 10 plus 6 is a lot more than 4. So I have to make sure not only that I'm using the 3 numbers in my fact family, but that the 4 sentences or equations that I create are true. Sorry. So, good gravy. This thing likes to give me feedback. So looking now at my acorns here, I need to figure out which acorns belong in this fact family. So I'm looking for ones that have a 6, a 4, or a 10. Now, they said we don't want to just give them all the answers because it would be very simple to just grab the ones that have 6, 4, and 10. We want them to do a little bit of thinking. So before you can just go through and cut out the ones with 6, 4, and 10, you have some math problems to solve. Okay? So you'll go through and you'll decide, ooh, this one has 6 and 4. Let's add it up and see if we get 10, shall we? Yeah. Who can tell me what is 6 plus 4 more? Camila? 10. So does this one have 6, 4, and 10? Yeah. It does, so I can cut it out. And I can glue this one in my bucket for 6, 4, and 10. Does anyone see another equation that has a 6, a 4, or a 10? Isaac? Do you see one that has a 6, a 4, or a 10? Austin?
The one that says 4 and 6.
Oh, this one says 4 plus 6. So we had 6 plus 4. Now we have 4 plus 6. And Austin, what is 4 plus 6? 10. So 4 plus 6 is 10. That one works. Okay, make sure that you're writing the answers in.
I love
Okay, so we have 2 addition. Now we're looking for 2 subtraction.
Yes.
So let's look and see. Emily, do you see any that might work?
10 minus 6.
Ooh, she sees 10 minus 6. And Emily, if I had 10 and I took away 6, what would I have left over?
4.
4. So that works. It has a 10, a 6, and a 4. So we'll cut that guy out. Be careful when your 12 minus 5 falls down that you don't drop it on the floor because you don't want to lose your equations. All right, so we're looking for one more equation. We have 6 plus 4, 4 plus 6. We have 10 minus 6. What's another one that would work? Mr. Weaver.
10 minus 4.
10 minus 4. And Mr. Weaver, what is 10 minus 4? 6. So I'm going to cut that one out. And now I have all 4 of my equations for my fact family. 6 plus 4 is 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. And 10 minus 4 is 6. You will keep going, boys and girls. You will do the next 2 fact families. Honey, you need to have a seat, please. Thank you. We're in the middle of a lesson. All right. You will go through and you will decide. This fact family has a 5, a 7, and a 12. And this one has a 3, an 8, and an 11. Remember, look for clues. Members of the family, make sure you write the answers in on the acorns and then glue them in the correct bucket. When you are finished gluing all of your fact families, it says color the picture when you're finished. So make sure you color your buckets. Are there any questions about what we're doing on this page? Isaac?
Can we color in marker?
As long as I can see the equations, you may. But don't color so dark that I can't see the equations because then I can't give you credit. Victoria?
So can we
All right, friends at home, I'm going to let you get to it. When you're finished, take a picture and upload it. Friends in the classroom, I'll answer your next few questions about coloring, and then we will begin as well. Goodbye, friends at home.
Bye.